Hey guys, my name is Alan Alarcon and I'm the co-founder of ResiBrands and brand president of Action Exteriors. If you're watching this video now, odds are you've already built a successful 9-to-5, maybe even have a few investments that are working well for you, but you're probably looking for more. You're probably yearning some freedom, some legacy, and maybe just more time with the family. If that's the case, I want to introduce you today to Action Exteriors. It's one of our newest brands inside of the Resi portfolio, but it is actually one of the most historic brands that we have, as it's a third generation roofing company, and we've pulled together all of that information over those generations and brought it together to really bring a powerful business opportunity to you, the entrepreneur. So traditional roofing companies, unfortunately, have a bad reputation amongst home services. In fact, most homeowners claim that they've been subject to some sort of fraud by a home service company, with over 30% of those being from roofing contractors. The issue is most of these roofing contractors are what we call storm chasers. They bounce around city to city, signing up whoever they can, taking deposits, sometimes leaving, and it's just chock full of a lot of nefarious actors. At Action Exteriors, we don't do that. We build a legacy business in our city, in our market, where we can be trusted, known, well-reviewed, build that reputation, and give back to our communities. At Action Exteriors, we're not just about roofing. We do gutters, windows, siding, and a little more so that we can be that fully trusted exterior renovation company our clients need. We do things big here at Action. So whether that means the actual size of the projects we do, the size of our average job ticket, or the size of the industry, we want entrepreneurs who come in who want to build big. If you've been waiting for the next big thing in franchising, Action Exteriors is exactly what you've been waiting for. Our corporate location is doing well over $11 million, and that's just here in the Austin area. Again, we've been able to take all the systems that they've built over 3 generations, all that trade knowledge, put it all together to really make sure that our entrepreneurs are set and ready for scale. So I want you to imagine with me for a second what it's going to look like for you when you actually take this endeavor on. You're going to be able to build a strong local exterior contracting business. You'll be able to take advantage of the fact that most of these other guys are moving around. You'll be able to stay put, make those lasting impressions, make those lifelong customers and referral partners to really build something that you and the community can be proud of. At Action Exteriors, you're never going to be alone. Whether that's marketing support through SEO, website, localized ads, design, we're here to work with you and make sure that you have a recipe that can create market success. We also have an amazing 1-week training program here in Austin, Texas, where we'll actually all get physically on roofs, learn how to do an appropriate professional roof inspection, learn all the in and outs of dealing with the insurance side of the claims, and we also meet with all of our amazing vendors so that they can better explain to us all the ways that they can support you locally in your market. Also, we have amazing coaching support. We do designated weekly calls all through pre-launch and then 90 days after you launch to make sure that you are building the right business habits day one that you start the business. Even before you start the business, we'll start working on those things. And then we always have on-demand coaching whenever you need. We also do things like group calls. We also do sales events where we come out to different markets and help you really scale and grow the business locally there in your market. I don't want you to just hear this all from me. I also want you to hear from Jake Smola. He's the local owner of our corporate location here of Action and founder of the brand. So why don't you tell them a little bit more about Action, Jake?
So Action Exteriors is a franchise opportunity to entrepreneurs that are looking to get a footprint in their local market, take over a business and hire a team and have a chance to really change their lives. It's certainly changed mine and my personal history, which is my grandfather was roofing in the 1960s and building in the 1970s in Austin, where my father started with his business, and then it kind of transferred into roofing in the late 90s. And now we're taking all this information that we've gathered over all this time and these best practices, and we're giving it to our franchisees. That way they have a head start in the game. They'll level up quickly, and they have the entire playbook that we operate from at their fingertips, as well as coaching, connections in the industry, softwares, estimating tips and tricks, closing tips and tricks, sales, all of it. So the average job size is $28,000 in my market. This one behind us is like 3 times that. Average profitability of a job is high 30s to low 40s. I mean, you can do the math. There's a lot of potential there. What excites me about the partnership with ResiBrands is I have a whole team that I can lean on. Guys that have been in the franchising space and know how to make franchisees successful. They know how to level up business because they have essentially 300 or 400 businesses that they're helping run. And they know the best tips, tricks, best practices, all the things that as a small-time business owner, you wouldn't have access to, which makes all the difference in the world. What Action Exteriors can do for potential franchisees is change your life. If you're stuck in an office job and you're working 8 to 5s, Action Exteriors can bring you complete freedom. You make your own schedule, you run your own team your way, and there's really no limit. We're gonna show you the playbook. The earnings are uncapped, and so it brings you the ultimate freedom.
Here at Action Exteriors, we're not just handing you a business, we're giving you a launch pad for a new life, one with more time, more impact, and more freedom, so that then you can go and build that legacy. And I'll be honest, if you tend to be one of those people who leaves a lot of negative reviews, you're maybe a whiner, not a winner, or you're just intimidated by the trades, or you're scared to get on a roof, this might not be the best fit for you. But if you have the drive, the positive attitude, and the confidence to build business at scale, we'd love to work with you. Our most successful franchisees have the grit, the determination, know how to go build local referral partnerships in their markets that help them grow and scale. So when we say we've given you a business in the box, what we mean is that it's full of all the tools that you need. You still have to take open that box, grab those tools, and get to work to really build that legacy that you want. So here's the truth. We're only offering this opportunity in all of the markets and states where there's a high rate of storm damage and hail damage, and there's a high rate of claims. These are markets that have a really high need for the services that we provide, and I know that these are gonna go very fast. So if you're interested in becoming a franchise owner, fill out the form below and take action. With Action Exteriors, your legacy awaits.